Welcome to the Game Plan Podcast, the show that helps you grow wealth, create passive income, and achieve your financial goals faster. I'm your host Damodar Mata, author, blogger, and financial advisor in Dubai. This is weekly market update as on 6th November 2021. Tune in weekly for news, views, and market moves. Today's episode is about the return of Euphoria. No, not the season 2 of the series Euphoria on HBO. I'm referring to the euphoria on US stock markets, pushing the markets up the 5th week in a row. Last week, the S&P 500, Nasdaq, and the Dow reached new highs, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq outperformed its peers to gain 3%. While the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index is still lagging behind the major indices year to date, it recorded a stellar 6% gain last week. If you're wondering what is fueling this euphoria, there are a few factors like 1. 81% of the S&P 500 companies have exceeded earning estimates, which is higher than the last 5 years average of 76%. Resurgent labor market adding 531,000 jobs in October, also exceeding economists' estimates. While the tapering has begun, the stimulus measures are still on. 4. The Fed is still dovish on the increase of interest rates, aiding the supply of cheap credit. 5. Pfizer announcing strong efficacy results of its oral antiviral COVID-19 pill. 6. Pent-up savings coupled with FOMO or the fear of missing out. With the markets reaching new highs every week, it is also a cause for concern as such euphoria typically creates a bubble that can burst anytime. Some factors are also indicating that this euphoria is irrational and is highly speculative, like 1. 53% increase in Tesla share prices in a month over a deal with Hertz that is yet to be signed. 2. The Squid Game cryptocurrency developers rug pull. 3. Potential stagflation. 4. Extremely high earnings estimates. So, now the important question is that are we in a bubble? The answer is yes and no. Technically, the markets are in an overbought territory for a while now. With the Fed and the US administration continuing to support the equity markets, it isn't easy to predict how long the current bull run will continue. With ample liquidity, if the earnings continue to improve, the markets are likely to grow further. Europe. Low interest rates outlook from the ECB and strong corporate earnings continue to push the markets up in Europe. The Euro Stoxx index rose 1.67% last week. Individual country indices were also up across Europe, and the UK's FTSE 100 was also gained 1.25%. China. Unlike the West, Chinese markets continue to slide down as the CSI 300 index slipped 1.4% and the Shanghai index lost 1.6%. Chinese investors are wrestling with an intense real estate debt default crisis, another COVID outbreak, and weak economic data. India. In a short festive week in India, the Sensex and the Nifty recorded modest gains last week. The BSE Sensex closed the week at 60,067.62 and the Nifty at 17,916.80. Outlook. The outlook for the year is still positive as November and December are typically favorable for investors. If you are a long-term investor, it is still a good time to stay invested or start an investment. Just like how you trim your nails when overgrown, it is essential to book profits, reduce the risk level of your portfolio in line with your risk appetite. Diversification into bonds and cash can also be a good idea. This was weekly market update as on 6th November 2021. Hope you found it useful. Tune in weekly for news, views, and market moves. Subscribe on YouTube, Apple or Google Podcasts, or on your favorite podcast app. Thank you for listening to the Game Plan Podcast, the show that helps you grow wealth, create passive income, and achieve your financial goals faster. Also check out the related episode, Is now a good time to invest or should I wait for a market correction? This is Damodar Mata. Until next week, Stay safe, stay invested.